Students, good morning to all of you. How are you? I think you're fine. You must be enjoying it at home. Although you are imprisoned just like a jailer during lockdown period. Anyway, I think you are better by enjoying your life. Anyway, don't waste your time and try to utilize your time by writing the notes and assignment and listening the video and YouTube. Anyway, dear students, in standard 8, I had taught you SST, and your SST book, only one book, and having three parts: geography and history and civics. But in standard 9, just it is having 4 books. First book is history, geography, pol science and economics. Children, and this SST is having 80 marks and each part is having only 20 marks. Children, in last class I have sent some notes of history, and presently just now I am going to teach you political science, and that in political science there are 6 chapters. And first chapter is democracy in the contemporary world, and second chapter, what is democracy and why democracy. Chapter 3 is constitutional design, and chapter 4 working of the institutions, and chapter 5 electoral politics, and chapter 6 is democratic rights. Children, out of 6 chapters, chapter 1 democracy in the contemporary world, it is out of syllabus. In present political science book, that name is democratic politics part 1. We will start from second chapter. The chapter name is what is democracy, why democracy. Children, first I am telling you what is democracy. Before going to definition, just I am telling you the derivation of the word democracy. Dear students, democracy has been derived from a Greek word, that is demokratia. And demokratia is a combination of 2 words, that is demos and kratia. Demos means people and kratia means rule. So simple definition means democracy means people's rule. Children, in your book it is given simple definition. Simple definition of democracy. Democracy is form of government in which people elect their leaders. That means, children, you will be astonished to know there are some country before some centuries like Switzerland, Athens, there are direct democracy. Means people, they sit together and they decide everything by taking the decision. But now it is not possible, because now the population of the country is growing very fast, and especially India cannot support that is direct democracy, because all the people cannot be accommodated to sit together. This is why India has adopted representative democracy, that is called indirect democracy. So children, there is a best definition, or there is a good definition, and every politician has liked the definition. The definition of Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln, he was the then president, that means 16th president of USA, and he came to power in 1861. And according to him, democracy is the government of the people, for the people and by the people. Children, democracy is the government. This government is of the people means people's government, and for the people means it is government only for the people. It is for the benefit of people. And by the people means the people take part in election and they actually vote or elect their representative. This is called, so democracy is government of the people, by the people and for the people. Children, now I am telling democracy features. Features means characteristics of democracy. Characteristics means natures of democracy. Children, according to your book NCERT, that is democratic politics part 1, it is given there are 5 features of democracy. First feature is major decisions by elected leaders. Second feature is free and fair electoral competition. Third feature is each citizen has one vote and each vote has one value. And fourth feature is it functions within constitutional limits. And fifth feature is rule of law and respect for citizens' rights. Let me explain. First feature, major decisions by elected leader. That means in a democratic country, the people, those who are voters, in our country, if you take the example, in our country, those who have completed 18 years of age, according to or on the basis of universal franchise, they are called voters. And irrespective of caste, color, sex, and so status, they are eligible to cast their vote in every 5 years. And this is why the leaders are elected by the people. They take the major decisions of the country in the governance. That means you can say the decision will be taken by the leader, those who are elected by the people. Second feature, free and fair electoral competition. Children, as you know, democracy provides electoral competition, means everybody has opportunity or chance to contest election, and those are eligible voters of our country, they have right to choose their leaders. So this is called free and fair electoral competition. Means our electoral process is very transparent, free and fair. There is no any corruption. So third feature, if I am going to discuss, each citizen has one vote and each vote has one value. Children, you know, India is a populated country, means second populated country of the world next to China. So India is called the largest democracy of the world. That means China may be the first populated country, but they don't have democracy, they have communism. But India has democracy, means each citizen, he may be so poor, he may be rich, he may be rickshaw puller. Each citizen has only one vote. Maybe president, maybe prime minister, maybe a poorest or downtrodden. He or she has only one vote, and that vote is having one value, means equal value. Do you understand? Each citizen means he may be president, he may be president, may be the first citizen of India, but he has only one vote. As labor in the farming. Anyway, fourth feature, it functions within the constitutional limit. That means, so this democracy works as per the constitution. It follows the guidelines or rules or stick of the constitution. So it cannot take a decision which is not in the constitution. If a decision is taken by our government, it is not within the constitution, immediately there will be hue and cry. And last feature I am going to discuss, a rule of law and respect for citizens' rights. Children, as you know, democracy is the government of the people, by the people and for the people. This is why we can say in democracy, so government treats everyone. Rule of law means everybody is treated equally in democracy. And democracy respect for all the citizens' right. Means, you know, children, every citizen may be poor, may be rich, may be male, may be female, may be tall, may be short. Every citizen, they have certain rights. That is called fundamental rights. So this is why in democracy all rights are granted to them. Children, now I am just giving a hint. As now I told you about everything about democracy. So democracy opposite for maybe non-democratic government. Do you understand me? democracy government and non-democratic government. If you know, democracy is the form of government in which there is no election, no people, they have freedom, there is no political rights, no freedom, no election, nothing. Means, so people cannot elect their leaders, they don't have freedom to tell anything. That is called non-democratic government. Children, if I cite some examples, so just like monarchy, Rajtantra, that is called the rule of the king, and dictatorship, these are the example of non-democratic government. And that ruler is not elected by the people. They come to power of their own heredity or the succession or by their power. Anyway, so non-democratic government, they don't have botheration about their people. Anyway, now children, I am coming to next topic, argument for democracy or merits of democracy. As you know, children, everybody in the world, they like democracy. And democracy is called the better form of government in the as compared to other forms. That is called merits of democracy. Why democracy is better form? If you are given option, democracy, monarchy and dictatorship, a rule of military leaders, a rule of religious leaders, obviously everybody will like democracy. Why? This is why now I am going to discuss about argument for democracy or merits of democracy. Children, as you know, democracy, we like democracy, or democracy is better form of government because democracy promotes equality among citizens. That means in democracy, everybody is treated equally. There is no discrimination on the basis of caste, color, gender or status. And democracy means if a poor man is not given proper judgment, he can appeal to the court. Maybe to a high court, maybe Supreme Court, there is also chance. And second argument, democracy enhances the dignity of the individuals. Enhance means increases, enhance. So in democracy, every individual, so freedom or dignity means you can say here freedom or respect is given. In any other form than democracy, it may be monarchy, it may be so dictatorship, so citizens are not given respect. Whereas you can see in democracy, obviously all individual or all citizens, they are treated with dignity means respect. So third point or third argument or merit, democracy improves the quality of decision making process. Children, what I am discussing now, why democracy is better form of government or argument for democracy or merits of democracy. Democracy improves quality of decision making. Quality means you can say in democracy so many peoples are consulted at a time to take a decision. So many people, there will be debate, discussion, then after a decision will come to be passed. This is why you can say in democracy, so whatever decision is taken, it is becoming the qualitative decision. So next point I am going to discuss, democracy provides a method to resolve conflict. Children, in democracy there is conflict, there is any disturbance, but there is a way, there is a method to resolve conflict. Means through the court or judiciary we can resolve our conflict. But in non-democratic country like monarchy or dictatorship, if there is some conflict, if there is some disturbance, immediately the king or the dictator will order the people to be killed. Anyway, and last argument I am telling, democracy allows room to correct its own mistakes. Children, in democracy there is mistake and there is also correction. Means if people they commit some mistakes in previous election, suppose they have elected one leader, but that leader is not up to mark and that leader has not done any development work or welfare work at that time, so next election the people they can change that ruler or that party. That is called rectification of mistakes, and this is called so merits of democracy. This is why these are the 5 main point. So this is why we like democracy, or democracy is a better form of government than any other forms. Dear children, now after merits of democracy, we are going to discuss about demerits of democracy. Children, argument against democracy. If you are asked, do you like democracy? Obviously, you will say yes. But if I am asked the question, do I like democracy? I may tell no. Because to know why I am telling no, this is why we are going to discuss argument against democracy, or that is called demerits of democracy. Children, some people they don't like democracy because democracy is really a very delay process. Some people they say in democracy it is democracy but nothing is given equality. It is obviously right. This is why we are going to discuss first point. In democracy leaders keep changing, which leads to instability. Instability means so if leaders are changed again and again, as you know, present context of you can say Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra. So this is why you can say leaders keep changing in a democracy. Every 5 years, leaders they are changed. If one new leader has come to power, it will take time to know what is politics, and within the 5 years, if he has learned something, but next time he may not be given the chance to contest election. This is why so new leader will come. So which will lead to the instability, means not permanent. Second point, democracy is all about political competition and power play. Children, democracy just like a political competition and power play. As you know, in cricket there is power play. Everybody is accustomed to cricket. Power play and political competition. So only competition. The leader candidate may be good by character, may be good, may not be good in career, but this is a political competition. Those who are having so capital, they will want to win the election by hook or by crook. This is why there is no chance for morality. If a good leader, suppose IIT topper, if he contests election, if he doesn't get a good political party, he may not be given vote by the people because he is not under a reputed political party. This is why there is no morality. Children, next point is, so why we don't like democracy or argument against democracy? So many people have to be consulted in democracy that it leads to delays in decision making. Children, democracy is a very delay process. Delay means late. Whatever decision is taken, the decision is not taken immediately. If one country really attacks our country so that it will be passed in parliament, then so president will give order for the democracy. So this is why I can say so many people have to consult. This is why it delays the process. And next, democracy leads to corruption, for it is based on electoral politics and competition. Children, as you know, democracy means electoral competition. So here there is also money, bribing. Bribe is given to the voter. This is why it leads to corruption. And last point I am telling why we don't like democracy. The elected leader, they don't know the best interest of the people. It leads to bad decisions. Sometimes the elected leader, they want to take the bad decision. Thanks children. Next time I will provide you notes. Thanks.